It's a special blessing this week to have from Uganda the founder and director of Christian Counseling Fellowship, just a friend of this ministry, Alice Achan. We saw you in the report, and I had to ask again, the T-shirts with the trees on them say...
It's the seeds of love
that
germinates out into a big tree, into passion, love, care, and support to each other.
And that's what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Alice, seeing these young people engaged in reclaiming the land is something that I haven't seen much in Southern Africa. It's not common, in my experience, to see young people out there, boys and girls together, working the land. How did you make this happen?
It's just, I would say it is God, because when we sat down with the community, the youth and the elderly, and we told them this is our situations. We have our grandmothers, the widowers who are stuck in the IDP camps, and they cannot go back home because they don't have anybody to build for them a home. They don't have anybody to open for them the land. And we challenge the youth that it's their responsibility that they have to take care of these elderly people. And the youth felt it was a big challenge to them. And the youth, some of them, let me say not some of them, all of them, let me 60% of the total population of northern Uganda are youth. And out of that, 40% have seen abduction, they have been abducted, and they grew up in the IDP camps. So they know the problem, they have seen the problem, they have experienced, they have witnessed the problem, and they felt it is their responsibility to build back the land. Because many of them, many youth were taken in abduction, they miss that education, they don't have any other skills apart from agriculture and the energy that they have. So they feel they should exercise their energy and support and rebuild the community.
Well, children who've been abducted and spent years, as most of these kids have, under duress, grow up real fast. I mean, these may be teenagers, but they're like 30 or 40 years of age in terms of their maturation, right?
Life experience.
Yeah, I think the kind of life they experience while in captivity, it sort of developed their mental growth so fast, because you have to develop your coping skills. No, you don't have your mother there, you don't have anybody there, you are alone by yourself. So this has made these children to grow up so fast into, you know, very skillful in their thinking, in their action.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dave, how many times have you been there?
Oh, I've been there 5 times, 6 times.
5, 6 times?
Yeah.
You get more excited with each trip. That's what I noticed.
It's not, you're not growing weary. This is really exciting you.
No, I mean, and engaging these youth, they're full of energy. They just need direction. They need some resources. So it's youth that are building these homes for the extremely vulnerable people. It's the youth that are in the fields that are going to help grow these crops to help these grandmothers
And
survive.
we're talking 100 homes at the moment, but there are still people in the internally displaced people camps who need an opportunity to return to community.
Actually, our target is to reach up to, we have, in our area of work, we have totally up to 500 grandparents and child leaders who are stuck in the IDP camps. But our target is to build like 200 to 300 homes to help these people settle back into their village.
So friends, we've got motivated young people who are on the cutting edge of this reclamation of war-devastated land. And Crossroads Christian Communications, through your support, are there lifting up their arms. Here's the opportunity that we present to you. And this is just kind of a snapshot of opportunity, but $50 will provide a Seeds of Love ministry kit to just encourage people who are right at the bottom and are needing a turnaround. $250 will help these young people build these fortified thatched huts, many of them for child-headed households, by the way, as well as for widows who have no house. $500 helps a family get agriculturally sustainable. $2,500 reclaims a borehole that has been destroyed or neglected through war situations. And then $25,000 up, tractors, trucks, other kinds of farm implements. The opportunities are legion. And there's the coordinates. You can write, you can call, you can log on. But please, friends, do something today. Dave, are you encouraged by the response?
I mean, everything that someone gives is so precious when we start to hand it off to people like Alice and Pastor Charles.
They go such a long way in Africa.
And you know what? I hope they call today, because a month from now when you're sitting at Christmas, you'll remember what you gave and you'll be helping people. So.
Well, Dave, you're doing a terrific job, and Alice, we're proud to be associated with you, and we'll be seeing more of you tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week.